Naughty Angel invites us to her private pajama party.
You guys like sexy stuff, and I thought my sense of the sexiest girls I know.
It's a raw, uncensored look at what happens when Penthouse pets get together.
Let's talk about our favorite fantasies, you guys. Okay.
And if you've ever wondered what women talk about when men aren't around...
The men have got to be a little bit more secure in their trust and faith in us.
It's an exclusive peek at Charlie's Naughty Angel's pajama party.
He's got a wild reputation with the ladies, and now we know why. Charlie's Naughty Angel invited us to a pajama party, and all the guests were Penthouse pets. Doug Bruckner has their bedtime story.
You guys like sexy stuff, and I thought my sense of the sexiest girls I know.
If there was ever a night that showed where Charlie Sheen earned that wild reputation of his, it was this one. Shauna O'Brien, Charlie's naughty little angel, is back with some of her wildest Penthouse pet friends. And this time, we got an invitation to an uninhibited world only privileged guys like Charlie were allowed to see.
Quite a scene right now, the yellow street.
So we packed our sleeping bags, grabbed our toothbrushes, along with a camera, and caught Shauna's Penthouse pajama party on tape.
I think that Charlie Sheen is the hottest guy in Hollywood. And if I was Charlie, I would have married Shauna O'Brien.
But Shauna didn't want to talk about him. She just wanted to get playful. Now, if you were alone with 4 Penthouse pets, what game would you play?
1, 2...
Oh, hide and go seek? Sure, that can be fun, too.
Ready or not, here I come. Nowhere to run to, baby. Let's talk about our favorite fantasies, you guys.
Now you're talking.
Waiting and waiting for this team to come in from the locker room after winning their game, and they're all excited and screaming and yelling. Sweaty and...
Whoa, next fantasy.
I wanted to seduce the delivery boy and then eat my pizza.
Okay, who's hungry?
Well, we'd like to order 2 pizzas.
But while we wait for that special delivery, why not draw the curtains, lower the lights, and get down to some serious gossip?
People have just got nothing better to do, so they make up stories saying that you're at Pauly Star's party and that you lead with Kato Kalin. Yes, I was there. Pauly and I are friends. And Kato, I didn't even see all night. Well, exactly. Let alone leave with them. I'm so over rock stars. I've dated plenty of them. I agree with you. Not even worth the time of day. My first celebrity date was Gerardo.
Rico, suave.
Whatever happened to that guy?
Now, dating movie stars like Jean-Claude Van Damme is a different story.
Was he much shorter than you? Not that much. You know, if someone has a little muscle going on, a little width, it makes up for the size. Who was the first guy, the first celebrity that you dated when you first got to town? Steven Seagal. Oh, God. Come on in.
Uh-oh. Remember that fantasy Shauna mentioned earlier?
Do you fantasize as well, like we do, about, like, when you deliver food, maybe having somebody really sexy answer the door like you just did?
Yeah. That's quite a tip, if you ask us.
The men have got to be a little bit more secure in their trust and faith in us. Not only that, but they always have that problem with, like, every man has seen your body. And then they dump your butt. I had that happen. I know, dude. 3 times now.
We learned one thing that evening with Shauna and her pals. There's not much slumbering at these slumber parties. But hey, thanks for the invite, Shauna. It was an experience we won't soon forget.
My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine on the moment.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a long night.
In other news, the balanced budget amendment is still 1 vote short, and the UN pullout continues in Somalia. Now, as
Good movie chorus line, our history. Now music videos are the place to strut, and the Vixens are doing it in today's Inside Story. They flirt and they tease, they dress and undress, they live for the band and even die for the song. It's all in a day's work for the aspiring performers of the video generation, the Video Vixens. Karen Russell has made a career of performing in videos, from Great White to Guns N' Roses. She knows how to get the job.
Anytime I've ever done a rock video, my agent would say, you know, put on the black dress, the 4-inch pumps, push your boobs up to your throat and smile. So it's basically, that's what they call for.
27-year-old Sam Phillips has appeared in nearly 40 videos covering everything from rock to jazz. She says changing her bust size launched her into the big time.
After I had gotten my implants, I was flooded, inundated with phone calls. Listen, we have this band. Listen, and, you know, we have this idea. And all of a sudden, all the work just kept coming to me.
But Sam is serious about her work. Videos have helped her get a role in a developing series called Casino, and she trains hard for physical parts in videos that a lot of women can't do. Sam risked her life on a small boat in the ocean for the video One Light Burning.
There was people in frog outfits, you know, like the scuba gear, with the cameras, and there's waves and rain, and here I am, like, laying a half out of the boat, like, get this shot, as I'm, like, drowning and water pouring, and I wouldn't get out of the water. Like, the people from Polygon were like, get her out, she's going to die of hypothermia.
Video models aren't just for rock and roll. Country music has its share. Former flight attendant Barbara Moore has worked with just about everybody in Nashville, and it's paid off. She landed in Playboy, which she hopes will launch her into serious acting.
I am getting established as the girl who does the country music videos in Nashville, and I could go on forever doing the country music videos. But I really don't think it's very challenging work.
Hi, Bobbie. Model Bobbie Brown was discovered on Star Search and went on to star in Warrant's video Cherry Pie.
I was in the entire video almost as much as the band was, so it was kind of exciting to see my face. I felt like I was part of the band.
Well, Bobbie wound up being part of the band. She married the group's lead singer, Janie Lane, and had a baby, Taylor. She also credits the video with furthering her career by helping to land roles like Married with Children.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
There's not anybody that says, oh, she was the girl in the Cherry Pie, we're not going to hire her, you know. Everybody thought it was good, and a lot of people hired me from seeing me in that video. So actually, it has not hurt my career at all.
If you're lucky enough to get a part in a video, the rule seems to be make it work for you. Karen Russell, working on her own second album, says videos are nothing to be ashamed of.
If you're trying to be in this business and you look good and you work hard at your body, or you sing well or you dance well, it should be a compliment that you're working, because it's hard out there.
Besides the chance of being discovered, the money is not too bad in music videos either. Well, most of the women we spoke with make $200 to $300 a day, and on each video they usually get 1 or 2 days' work.
The Playboy for a sneak peek at the making of a calendar girl.
Yes, you're showing breasts.
Yippee-yay, cowboys. The Carousel girls are next.
Cross Playboy models with the months of the year, you get an incredibly accurate calendar. And now hard copy takes a behind-the-scenes look, one slow month at a time.
Will you get that camera?
Like a scene out of a dream by a young Hugh Hefner. 13 beautiful women naked on a carousel. Perhaps some scholars will recognize these top models from the pages of Playboy or other men's magazines, but here they have left all the articles behind them.
Very, very hot, especially in this. Hotter.
This is, of course, some people's idea of the perfect theme park.
Yippee-yay, cowboys.
But it's actually just a calendar with a different representative for each month of the year, including twins for June, the Gemini month.
They would just do these beautiful calendars on carousels all over the world. We can sell probably a lot more if there's some beautiful girls actually on these carousels.
So here you have it, one entire year and a chance to go for the brass ring.
It's usually a good song, and if it's not a good song, by the end of the day, you love the song because you've heard it about 300 times, and you kind of get into it because you don't really have a choice. But all the songs that I've done, I've loved, just for the record.